Title: Bloodbound Dominion.
Part 3.
The Devouring Star. Book description: the world beyond Nyxshade stirs. Whispers of Darius and Lune have reached the ears of old gods, forgotten cults, and celestial predators who feed not on flesh, but devotion. As the child within Lune grows, so too does the influence of the entity sealed inside Darius's blood. The line between magick and body, worship and desire, dominance and divinity begins to vanish. Now the couple must face not only the hungers inside themselves, but those clawing at the edges of the realm. This is the third chapter of Lust and Legacy, where sex is spellwork, bodies are battlegrounds, and the only safe place is beneath the one who owns your soul. Chapter 1. The pulse between her thighs. She trembled before I touched her, not from fear, from pressure, from power. From the gravity that now poured from my skin like heat from a dying star. Lune stood naked beneath the moonlight that bled through stained glass. Her belly curved now, faint but sacred. Our child moved beneath the surface, a godling in flesh. I knelt, pressed my lips to the seam of her thigh, and whispered, "You're no longer mine, you're ours." She came before I even kissed her. Chapter 2. The Ritual of Breathless Flesh. We built an altar from our own sweat, laid on it not relics, but each other. Lune's hands tied above her with silk soaked in her own scent. Her feet rested on my shoulders, her soles trembling, her toes curled tight. My tongue mapped her like scripture, ribs, inner thighs, the hollow of her back. Every stroke brought moans like mantras. Every inch of her tasted like worship, and when she begged, voice cracking, body quaking, I entered her like a storm swallowing a cathedral. Chapter 3. The Council of Wretched Stars. We were summoned, not by mortals, not by gods, by them. Creatures whose eyes were galaxies, whose names sounded like screams behind thunder. They offered knowledge, protection, in exchange for our child. Lune smiled and bled from her eyes. No. Chapter 4. The Apostles of Pain. Assassins arrived the next day, twins who fucked each other before they killed. A priestess of bone who wore lovers' tongues as jewelry. A creature with no face, just mouths on every fingertip. I fed them all their own blood. Lune sat on my lap as I did it, tongue tracing the line of my throat, hips grinding with every scream I tore from their lungs. We made love in the ruin. Chapter 5. The body that became a god. Her belly glowed, not light, stars. When I kissed her navel, I saw visions of other timelines, of worlds we destroyed just by fucking. Her nipples bled honey. Her moans cracked mirrors. When I licked sweat from her neck, the sky outside turned black. Our child was no longer inside her. He was through her. Chapter 6. The Devouring. The mouth beneath the school opened. It was not a cave, it was a wound. And from it came a voice. Give me the star, or drown in light. We didn't run. We fucked. In front of it. Inside the ritual circle. As light bled from Lune's skin and darkness poured from my own, we screamed each other's names, and the mouth closed. Chapter 7. The Air of Flesh and Fire. He was born in silence, eyes black as space, skin kissed with fire, voice that made even the headmaster bow. He suckled at Lune's breast while I kissed her feet, her thighs, her hands, every piece of her now sacred. She held our godchild and smiled. We're not done. To be continued. Her ribs and whispers secrets in her spine. It watches, it waits, and soon it wants to be continued.